Dear brothers and sisters, let us continue the book Reading Reality at Dawn, written by Babuji Maharaj, chapter Spiritual Training. Some people think that initiation alone is enough to solve their problem of life. If they are able somehow or other to secure initiation with a guru, they do not stand in need of any further effort or practice. They think that a push by the guru will in the end extricate them from the entanglements of sanskaras and maya and lead them on to liberation. The notion, though literally true, may not be very encouraging unless you completely surrender to him, and the master too is of especially high caliber. The thought of the betterment and progress of the disciple is no doubt the uppermost in the heart of the master, for which he exerts himself as far as possible, but that does not mean that we may remain idle doing nothing ourselves and leave our share of work too upon him. We must, as our duty, try our utmost to save him from unnecessary exertion on our account, in as much as we can do ourselves for our advancement, and should in no case neglect our part of the duty. Here Babuji Maharaj is telling us about our duty. Some people think that initiation alone or the Diksha alone is enough to solve their problem of life. If they are able somehow to or other to secure initiation with a guru, they feel that they do not stand in need of any further effort or practice. That means they think that only initiation alone will help them and no need of any further practice. And they also think that the push of the guru will in the end extricate them from the entanglements of sanskaras and maya and lead them on to liberation. That means just simply if they are initiated, the guru will do everything for their spiritual upliftment. That means the guru's yogic power will work to liberate them from these worldly bondages, and nothing other than that. So, really it is the easiest means to achieve liberation. Yes, of course, it is true also, because only the power of Guru or the push of Guru will liberate all of us from the entanglements or the sanskaras, and it relieves us from the clutches of maya and liberates us. But only when we are completely surrendering all our belongings to him. That means when we are in the complete surrender state of condition. Until and unless it is not possible. So for that only Babuji Maharaj is saying that the notion, though literally true, may not be very encouraging unless you completely surrender to him, and the master too is of a special high caliber. These 2 points are very important. One is the master must be of high caliber, and secondly, we should surrender ourselves completely to the will of the master. So when these 2 aspects are working together, then only we can achieve our goal. So The thought of the betterment and progress of the disciple is no doubt the uppermost in the heart of the master, for which he exerts himself as far as possible, but that does not mean that we may remain idle doing nothing ourselves and leave our share of work too upon him. That means Master will always be thinking about us, that is our spiritual upliftment. He will be working on us 24/7, though he is entrusted with so many other nature work, but still he is taking maximum care to uplift we people who depend on him. When Master says that you just walk 2 steps, I will take you 6 steps ahead, then it becomes our duty, minimum duty, to at least try for those 2 steps to walk. If we don't try at all, just if we are initiated, that is the 3 days meditation sitting, and we do nothing after that, then how can the teacher help us? See, Master will say that, come, my dear ones, I will take you up to that level where I have reached, which is the highest level of human approach. Then what is our duty? Just follow his footsteps. Just follow him. Whatever he says, just obey it. Do it. Then only it is possible for him to take all of us up to that level. Some people I have seen, recently I experienced also, when they are in trouble, Babuji Maharaj suggested me or ordered me to help them. So I went all the way to them, and then I told the same thing. How far you can help yourself, up to that extent you try. If it is not possible and if it is beyond your capacity, then definitely God is there to help you, and I am also there. But unfortunately, these words were misinterpreted, and they started claiming that you told on that day that you are there. Come on, help us from the day one only, because we were traveling in the direction of north and you made us to travel in the direction of south. So we are traveling in the direction of south, believing or basing on your words only. So come on, you do it. You do it completely. You are responsible for that. Arey, what is this? If we claim in a similar way to Guru, who is there to help us, to take us up to that level. Babuji Maharaj, you told us, no. Just, you believe me, I will take care of you. Oh yes, we believed you. You take care of us. Then what is the necessity of doing meditation or anything? No, we can't do anything. You do everything. Because you have taken the responsibility of us, no? By giving 3 days initiation, then you are the person you have to take care. You do everything. If we say like that, is it possible? Actually, this kind of attitude hurts me a lot. See, being the sincere seekers, What is our duty? Our duty is to obey Master's orders. Whatever he says, just we have to do it. He said that do your duty completely. I am here to help you. Without doing our duty, just seeking for his help, whether it works out? No, never. It won't work out. So, dear brethren, we have to try everything. And when we have to seek for his help, when we try again and again, practice again and again, we are unable to reach him. And completely we are exhausted. And our powerhouse is ruined. We are unable to proceed further. And everywhere the clouds of darkness has spread. Then that complete disability creeps in our heart. Nobody other than you can help me, Master. You are the only God and power to take me up to that level. When that prayerful condition is filled in our heart, then we should seek the help of our Master. Until then, just try, practice and practice. So, what Babuji Maharaj is saying here is that the thought of the betterment and progress of the disciple is no doubt the uppermost in the heart of the Master, for which he exerts himself as far as possible. But that does not mean that we may remain idle doing nothing ourselves and leave our share of work too upon him. So, we must, as our duty, try our utmost to save him from unnecessary exertion on our account in as much as we can do ourselves for our advancement, and should in no case neglect our part of the duty. What is our duty? What Babuji Maharaj has prescribed. That is morning meditation, evening cleaning, night prayer and constant remembrance. See, every day, as soon as we get up from our bed, the first and foremost thing needed for almost all people, 99%, is coffee or tea. Only after having coffee or tea, the other works will progress. Until then, no, it is a must. Similarly, the meditation should be a must. Until and unless I complete my practice of meditation, no other works in my daily routine will progress. This should be our attitude. And then, time to time, we will take breakfast, lunch, all the other activities. We will do everything in a systematic way or whatever the way we need it. Similar way, as we take bath every day. Without taking bath, we will not have any food or we will not go out at all. If I suggest somebody not to take bath, what you people will say to me? Oh, what is this suggestion? Really something awkward, isn't it? Yes. But, my dear brethren, we have forgotten about the bath to our soul, the purification, the process of purification, that is nothing but the evening cleaning. If we clean ourselves regularly, that is the regular bath to our soul, our inner system. Now just calculate how many days you have taken real bath. So never neglect the process of cleaning, which is the system of purification or a day-to-day regular bathing to our inner system, that is soul. And let us speak about our practice of prayer. See what prayer we have to do. Just a 4 lines prayer, that's it. Do it and sleep in a mechanical way. No. Then what is needed? Just open your heart and keep it before Him and beg Him for that ultimate state of condition, which we are completely ignorant about it. And seek apologies for the deeds, whatever we have done, whether it is right or wrong, or which are hindrances to our spiritual progress. Then completely keep everything open before Him and beg for His pardon. This is just like a child crying and crying for the sake of something and finally sleeping in the lap of her mother. Yes, after seeking for himself with that craving and heart full of love, devotion, and also heart filled with that emotional craving. Why I am emphasizing it as emotional craving? That craving should have that power to open the doors of the Master. That should be the extent of our craving. If we crave for it, so to crave for it, we should cry for it first. Cry, cry, crave, crave, and then finally sleep. That is very much akin to the sleep in the lap of our lovable mother, Master Babuji Maharaj. So that should be the way how we have to pray. So if we practice like this and constantly remembering Him in each and every aspect of our life, then what remains to achieve or to practice? Nothing. Everything is He Himself only. Wherever you see the reflection of Him. To whomsoever you speak, you see the reflection of Him. So everything is filled with Master. So you are completely in the Master, living in the Master. So this should be our condition. This is the practice what we have to do. If we do our practice like this, definitely Master will help us to reach up to that level. So with this, dear brethren, I conclude today's satsang, and let us know more aspects in the forthcoming satsang. Till then I take leave. Pranams. Namaste.